Good evening, everyone. This is Jean. I am here in Ogredania about to partake in the Easter event called the Hatching. And as you can see, everything is decorated in accordance with the holiday. So let's see what this year's event has to offer, shall we? All right. Let's see. So you go into the pavilion and you talk to Geely Alapo. Must be a distant relative of Chloe and that other girl. Anyways, when eggs fly, Gili Alavo would have you participate in the Hatching Tide celebration. This quest is available for a limited time only. In fact, it's only available until the 14th. So if you haven't done it, you might want to go ahead and do it. Greetings, friend. Drawn to the beautiful adornments of Hatching Tide, I take it. I'm Gili Alapo, and you are Bryce Pensforth? 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I pray you will join in the revelry with us. Lest you wonder, the festival was born of a prophet, prophetic dream I had a long time ago. It has since grown to become the grand celebration you see now, and I smile to imagine what this year's event might have in store for us. You see, I've been blessed with a new vision, an egg hovering in the air from which a chocobo emerges to startle folk before going on to lay a magnificent, dazzling gemstone. Surreal, I know. Yet, surreal as it was, if we can recreate the vision, something magical is bound to happen. For this, we needed a hovering egg, which provided rather rarer than one might think. But sure enough, my good friend and helper, Nonata, managed to find precisely just an egg as appeared in my dream, without a doubt a gift from the archons of old. With the egg, we shall host a rousing hatching tide to be remembered. In so doing, the dazzling gemstone will surely reveal itself to us. If you would lend a hand in making my vision reality, please seek out Nonata in Hurstmill. She has care of the floating egg and will furnish you with further instructions. Off you go now, and egg speed. Oh boy, here we go with the puns. You know, when it comes to Easter, there's always got to be some sort of egg punnage to it. I don't know how many people did this for their shortcut, but this is actually a very, very short way to get to Hearst Mill. Because Hearst Mill is actually not far from where the Ixali Beast Trap quests take place. Okay, and here's the person I need to talk to right here. No, no, time. Greetings, adventurer. I take it you wish to help us celebrate Hatching Tide? You have our thanks. This year, in order to recreate Geely's vision, we are dividing participants into two groups, the Startlers and the Startled. As you seem to be an accomplished rider, I assign you to the former. Your task is simple. Ride atop a hovering egg and give folk a jolly good startling. Lest you worry, it's as easy as riding a chocobo. Hmm. You seem unsettled. Does something about the egg give you pause? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do this. Where did you find it? Huh. We didn't actually find the egg, so as much built it ourselves. We couldn't bear to see Julie disappointed, you see. Hovering eggs simply don't, well, exist. We had to make it by borrowing the wisdom and parts of ancients. Add some external touches, though, and voila, writable egg. The exhilaration system, I call it, and it's a marvel of engineering, if I do say so. My, huh? Did I just? I I beg you, you mustn't breathe a word of this to Geely. Promise me you'll keep it to yourself. Cross your heart and hope to die. Oh, I don't think he wants to die over it. Okay, so that's the first part. Let's see what's next. Shock full of excitement. Oh boy. Mm, they just keep rolling. Nanata wants you to keep the truth of the exhilaration system a secret. Cross your heart and hope to die. This quest is available for a limited time only. So, I take it you'll keep the exhilaration system's true nature a secret? Well, he's got enough secrets already in his head. You've put my mind at ease. With that settled, let's get you on Eggbeck, shall we? Moat yonder will assist you. Let her know when you're ready. Who? Oh, right over here. You wish to ride the exhilaration system? But of course! Hop on and you should see a button. That's for launching the Chocobo, a lifelike shock-inducing Chocobo doll. Why don't you try using it now on Nonata? She won't mind, trust me. Launch the Chocobo at Nonata to give her a fright. This action can be selected from the pet hotbar. Oh boy. Okay. That's hilarious. Alright, let's see. Ah, the very image of Julie's vision. Now you handle the egg like an Archon, but how well can you handle the Chocobo? Well, let's see. Obviously pretty good. Ah! Oh my goodness, the Chocobo never fails to work on me, and it's my brainchild. If only it worked as well on Julie. When we used it on her, she simply chuckled and said, "Such a sense of humor the Archons must have had." But I shouldn't complain. Suffice to say, none of this is for Julie's ears. At any rate, the show must go on, and from this point on, your role in the festivities begin in earnest. Festival participants are scattered throughout the Twellswood. Find them and startle them silly with the Chocobo. In return, they'll give you shock eggs, which you can exchange for unique prizes. To begin with, try startling, say, 3 people. When you have their eggs, bring them back to me. Okay, so I guess they're right here that I need to... Okay. Oops. I should know how to do this. I have a lot of flying mounts and stuff, so... Let's see. Where are these people? Oh, here's one person. Expectant youth. Alright. Let's give him a little Chocobo. Ah! 12, have mercy! 'Tis a demon bird, risen from the 7th hell to reap my soul. Woe is me! I am undone! Well, how was it? My performance, that is. I'm an aspiring actor, you see, and I joined in the hatching tide so I could practice my craft. Next time I believe I'll explore denial. Yes, just a hint to add depth to the character's vulnerabilities. Ah, but before I forget, this shock's eggs for you. And with that, it's back to rehearsing for me. Okay, that's one. Let's see. Who's next? Where are they anyway? Let's see. Oh. Here's the next person. Oops. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, where's my next shot coming from? The suspense is too much to bear. It's coming right now. Here you go. Ooh. Eek! My heart barely stopped. After so many frights, you'd get used to it. But I must say, that egg never ceases to amaze me. How in the world do they make it hover like that? Oh, but I owe you a shock egg for the fine shock rendered. Loud as I scream each time, I find the sensation quite addictive. My thanks, adventurer. And I am sorry that there is a fate going on, but you know how it is in this game. Stuff pops up all the time. Let's see. Okay, so we shouldn't venture too far from just around this area. Where's the third person? Okay, we don't want to go that way because that goes to the exile camp. Ah, here they are. Impatient man. If you're not gonna fire a chocobo at me, bugger off. I've got shock eggs I need to give out. Here. Gah! 7 hells! I swear it's worse when you know it's coming. So, what happens now? The chocobo lays a gemstone? No? Should have known it was too good to be true. More's the pity. Was the main reason I volunteered for this. You can't put much store by dreams. Bad as I feel for that Gilly lass. Any road, here's your shock egg. Gotta hand out as many as I can if I want to collect my prize. Alright. And back we go. Oh. I'm just used to right-clicking it. Oh, whatever. Welcome back. Have your startling efforts met with success and you have the shock eggs to show for it? Yep. Here you go. Shock egg. A decorated egg awarded for delivering a jolly good shock. Three eggs, precisely as ordered. You've done well, my friend. Miss Dreamer, Miss Dreamer! Hell's bells, that was a shock and a half. You never mentioned there'd be others out there trying to startle us. Others? Whatever are you talking about? The spriggan riding a rock, what else? Fell up here without warning and gave me the fright of my life. I fair soiled myself. Wow. I as well. It was all so real and visceral. I didn't even have to act. Joining in the festival was the best decision ever. Here, here! Ah, but the exquisite flush of the fright begins to fade. I'll need another one soon. Perhaps if I were to follow the spriggan to Gridania. Oh, and thank you, Miss Dreamer. I haven't had this much fun in a long while. You're welcome? Adventurer? Rock riding spriggans aren't part of the plan, and I have a terrible feeling about this. We may need of your aid beyond simply startling townsfolk. Okay, and here goes part 3. Existential crisis. Ugh. That's the only thing I really hate about Easter are all the freaking egg puns. Ugh, they get exhausting after a while. Ugh. See, there I go. Sorry. Nonata needs your assistance to resolve an unforeseen spriggan problem. And as you can see, this is the key for the mount that we will be getting. You'll help us? I knew we could depend on you, adventurer. Thank you. Should the spriggan cause a commotion in the city, the blame would inevitably fall upon our festival. In the worst case scenario, the authorities might permanently ban it. We cannot allow that to happen. Let us make haste to Gridania. Geely needs to be alerted, assuming all hells haven't already broken loose. Hold on one second. Alright, let's go back to Gridania. Let's see what's going on, shall we? Okay. Let's go back to the amphitheater. Ah, Bryce, Nonata has told me everything. As she has feared, a rock-riding spriggan appeared in the city and began startling helpless citizens, one after another. It's been utter chaos, and everyone thinks it's all part of Hatching Tide. It didn't take long for word to reach the Woodwallers, who are none too pleased. They are threatening to take swift and decisive action, which is to say, hunt down the intruder. It must not come to violence, Bryce. Nay, we must find a peaceful solution. Reach out to the spriggan somehow. Riggy is his name, and he's taken up residence at Great Lone Brewery. By all accounts, he has become extremely agitated. We must soothe him somehow before the situation deteriorates. With me, Bryce. Okay, so float. The area that they're talking about is at the Botanist Guild. So, to save us a few steps. Let's see. My goodness. Riggy is confused. Confused make fear. Fear make angry. Angry! Okay, calm down. Calm down. Riggy knows bad Spriggy. Riggy only watchy. Watchy copy. You write Biggie Egg. Riggy write Biggie Rock. Same. Same. Oh my god, this kind of reminds me of the way that oh, who does this? The kobolds talk. I think it's the kobolds. Anyways, you make people laugh. Laugh make happy. Happy good. Riggy won't make happy. It would seem Riggy was mimicking you. He simply wished to be part of Hatching Tide. Well, our festival is open to one and all, and we'd be richer for Riggy's presence. Don't you agree? Riggy, join! Join! Make much happy. Then it's official. Just one thing though, the city is a little too crowded for the fun we have in store. Let's take the revelry over to Hearstmill. We'll go on ahead to make preparations. Please join us when you are ready. Okay, so back to Hearstmill we go. Good grief. we are back. Alright, let's talk to Nanita again. Oop, hold on. Sorry. These toolbars. Glad you could join us. With help from some volunteers, I'm pleased to report that Riggy is happily playing out in the forest. At first, he was content to do the startling, but after a while, he said that he wanted to be startled for a change. So we took him to a secluded place, the better to know the thrill of a good shock. And who to deal that shock better than you? Uh, Sorry I said that wrong, but you know what I mean. Your task is to search for Riggy in the Twelves Wood, and when you find him, give him such a shock as he'll never forget. You'll earn shock eggs for your troubles, of course. We've given some to Riggy to give to you. Together with those you received earlier, you ought to have enough for a splendid prize. As before, Moat yonder will help you onto the exhilaration system. Happy startling. Okay, so back to her. Nonata has informed me of the situation. Let's get you on the egg, shall we? Now, Riggy has 3 shock eggs. If you want them all, you'll need to startle him not once, not twice, but thrice. When you finish, return here and report to Nonata. Alright. Let's see, where do we need to go? So, the first place is not too far outside of here. So, let's see. As if you really need the map to find him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Riggy wants shock. You are shocked. No shocky, no finding. No finding, no eggy. Well, give me a second. Spriggy, you find Riggy. Very shocked, funny. Hee hee hee. Riggy give egg. Egg for you. Now Riggy hide. Hide again. Okay. Let's see. Riggy wants shock. You are shocked. No shocky, no finding. No finding, no eggy. Okay. He says the same thing every time. Alright. Spriggy, you find Riggy. Find again. Riggy give egg. Egg for you. Next egg. Last egg. Last. Riggy hide. Hide good. You know find Riggy. Wanna bet? That huge rock kind of makes it a little too easy for us to find you. See what I mean? I didn't even need to open the map. There he is. And here we go. Ta-da! Spriggy, you find Riggy. Riggy hide good, but you find gooder. Oh my god. Riggy give egg. Egg for you. Riggy give thank. Thank for shocky funny. Ooh. Alright, and back to Nonata. Okay. Alright, so back to Miss Nonata. Welcome back. I understand you succeeded in finding and startling Riggy. May I see the 3 shock eggs? Sure. Here you go. Wonderful. Riggy had basketfuls of fun, and it was in no small part due to your superior startling skills. Now, if you could wait just a moment, Riggy has gone to fetch the others. We found a wonderful new friend in Riggy, and it's thanks to you, Bryce. His enthusiasm has been infectious, a gift to the festival, and I never dreamed. Could it be? Yes, yes, it must. The gemstone I beheld in my dream that the chocobo laid. It's none other than Riggy. Wait, what? The magnificent rock Riggy rides upon, the dazzling smiles upon the faces of those whose hearts he touched, together they appear as a priceless gemstone. There can be no mistake. Yet another vision has become reality, and I owe it to every one of you, but you most of all, Bryce. Ooh, that reminds me, our adventurer friend garnered a goodly haul of shock eggs. Goodly? What? My word, look at all these. Such dedication calls for a special prize, the hovering egg. I want you to have it, Bryce. Wait, what? You can't be serious, Geely. We poured our hearts into building the exhilaration system. Stayed up nights to make it flow. Oh, uh-oh. Ah, I didn't mean to say that out loud. No, 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 wait. What I meant was the hovering egg is your handiwork? Why, that's incredible. You're a genius, Nonata. You, you like it? I thought you'd be upset that it's a contrivance rather than a gift from the Archons of old. The Archons work in mysterious ways, dear Nonata. It was by their guidance, I believe, that you built the egg, an egg fit to serve as their vessel. I'm very proud of you. That means a lot to me, Sheely. Search as we might, we couldn't find a hovering egg. But with hatching tide fast approaching, we couldn't bear seeing you sad, and so. Say no more, Nonata. Know that I am truly grateful for everything, and I certainly wouldn't dream of giving away your precious creation against your wishes. So I ask your permission to give Bryce the exhilaration system, you call it? As he who led us to the gemstone, I can think of none more worthy to write it. You had the right of it, Geely. I would be honored if he were to write it always. And you, Bryce, you are a dear friend, as dear as, nay, dearer than a magnificent, dazzling gemstone. You've done much and more for us all, and the exhilaration system is the least we can offer you in return. May it bear you to all you have ever dreamed. And there we go. So I now have the key to the exhilaration system, as you can see right here. So let's go ahead and use it. And let's see. Mount guide. Right, and here it is, the exhilaration system. Call it into battle. Oh my gosh. You can't really call it into battle. But yep, there it is. Well, at least he doesn't have the pose where he's like looking like he's hanging on for dear life, so that's okay. This is like his normal sit pose, so that's okay. But I thank you again for joining me for another seasonal event. Until next time, which I think the next one after this should probably be the summer event, which I don't know if that'll start before or after Stormblood comes out. So we'll just have to see. Until then, bye bye.